Time on the track.
You already know what this is, man. I'm talking about No Rap Cap Podcast, man. Number real raw shit, man. Audio dope podcast medicine that you got to come to the 25th floor, man, and get this shit, man. Can't get it over the counter. I go by Gas the Realness.
I'm Mr. MEANA, the motivator, brother, here to motivate the nation. You know what I'm talking about?
What we gonna do, man? We're gonna motivate the nation, man. Niggas playing guilty to rape, niggas getting accused for rape, man. It's just a rape situation. So we gotta dissect and analyze what's going on, cause there ain't no small time charge. You heard?
Yeah, no, shape, form, or fashion. But let's dig in with somebody who pled, guilty, which is Mystical. I heard that he pled guilty to third degree rape. I don't know how they got degrees in rape. Like, that's what I wanted to understand. Like first, second, third degree rape. Like, I don't understand the degrees of it. If you took it, it's rape, right? If like, how can they have degrees to you taking something from somebody? Like, if that's what you're accused of. If you take it, you take it. I don't know. Like, it's like if you're forced a certain way. I don't know. I can't. I probably have to look that up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should look that up first. But we just dove in on it. But yeah, I just don't understand how you can go. Cause they say he pled to a less charge than what he was, because he was first degree at first, and then now it's third degree, which I guess comes with less time, but it's still a guilty charge on this record.
Nigga don't want first degree, second degree, 10, 99
No degree.
degree. Nigga don't want no degree of rape.
Right.
And shit, that's just what it is. Man, I don't know, but I know shit be going like that when you cop out. It's like a plea bargain, you get a lesser charge. Ain't nothing happen.
Tired of fighting.
Ain't nothing happen. Your charge is your charge. It's supposed to be this, and ain't nothing happen. Just before they can convict you, we gonna get them a lesser charge. Ain't done nothing lesser. Ain't nothing changed. It's for get the conviction, we gonna drop it down.
Yeah, just so you to plead guilty to.
Just so you can plead guilty. And majority of the time, they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If the guilty verdict put me out, if the guilty verdict put me out the door, or the guilty verdict give me a smaller sentence to where I can see daylight in the field, nigga don't give a fuck about no conviction.
I know, and that's the saddest part to that, because the pressure that you be under from being incarcerated, it makes you bow down to something that maybe you know in your heart, man, I didn't do. If you didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? You will bow down to it because you just want to get out. So, like you say, you don't even care about the conviction or whatever may be on your name, because that's how much you want freedom. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's those desperate measures that you be under that kind of put you in a position to have to, plea out to something that you maybe feel like, nah, bro, I really, you know what I'm saying? If they wasn't railroading me so much to where it set me back, because his court date constantly was getting setbacks, setback. So I know that, Mystical was probably like, man, what I got to do to get myself to lesser time to get out of here. But
Right, that'd be the whole fucking, that'd be the whole thing to do to a niggas. Man, we let you sit in here.
Right.
Yeah, man, you gonna cop out, you gonna be plea bargaining, you ready to cop a plea. Kids' birthdays happening, all kind of shit happening
Life
out
passing.
there. Talking about your baby just started walking, you missed the first steps and all that, man. You keep talking about you here and there, when you coming home, daddy and all that to your kids. Man, you ready to, I'm guilty. Right. No, you're not guilty, but if guilty gonna give me 5 years, and I've been in this bitch 3 years, this bitch gonna put me out the door next week, yeah, I'm guilty.
Yeah, I totally get it. I know him personally, so, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't around none of the situations to know if that happened or didn't happen, but, just judging off the person and the kind of person he was, I just didn't see it for myself, you know what I'm saying, like with him, like, you know what I'm saying, because stuff was thrown at him, like he wasn't no person that had to, and I seen him avoid certain people, like I'm talking about artists of a status, female artists that was like, I want to holler at Mystical, you know what I'm saying, he was like more like a, you know, I traveled with him. I was on the road with him, so I saw how he moved. He'd be like, man, I'm going to my room. He don't do the after parties. He not bringing the girls in the room. Like, he
Nigga,
wasn't
this is
that.
3 times a guilty plea.
I know.
And you still saying that, my nigga?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's how I saw him, bro. All I could do is judge off the person that I knew him for in my company. That's what I'm speaking on. So, you know, I know sometimes you put yourself in bad situation and get railroaded. You know, the second time that happened, that man wasn't even in the room. That just was his room that he left with somebody else, and that person, even Bebe from out there in Shreveport, said that same girl tried to railroad him with the same type of thing. It's a money grab on some tips. When you're a certain person of a certain caliber, sometimes you do get
I feel that.
drawn out for money, and you know, and if they know that you got a certain jacket on you, then you know what I'm saying, like they can try to, like, you know, get money out you at certain
Hey, listen, check this out, though.
But I just
brother.
saying I don't know him like that.
Look, check this out. So, look, we just discussed about if you did it or not. Them walls be talking to a nigga and all the shit that I had mentioned, like, well, nigga, I'm guilty. That shit put me out the door. I'm guilty.
Right.
But look, check me out. It's certain things that fall under that, bro. Because I'm not going to say that to certain shit to get out the door, and then I don't know what's to come for it's my time. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you saying such and such to 20. I'm not going to say I'm guilty on certain charges, my nigga, and let you be able to give me 0
So
from
100,
20
yeah.
amongst, alone, should I say, going home with that jacket. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to be guilty. Now, I might have to sit another year or 2 years or be guilty by the motherfucking judgment. You know what I'm saying? By the verdict of everybody, not me pleading. Because I don't want to plead on a rape charge and go home with that jacket just to get out. There ain't no drugs or this and that, you know what I'm saying, to get out. My life would be much miserable going home with the jacket.
Right.
Even if I didn't do it. Because I say, man, you see all these blogs, you see what all this going on. Niggas ain't writing no headlines talking about, yeah, this will let Mystical out so he plead guilty. They have you under the impression there's
His guilt. Yeah, he was
nigga guilty,
Yeah,
so he plead guilty.
Yeah.
And that's how you coming home. That's your jacket. No matter how many interviews you do or try to straighten it up or change the narrative, that should be, them airways be, you know what I'm saying?
Right. They done already painted a picture
Facts.
of you, and a narrative have already been written on that side of it. So I totally get, you know, what you're saying about that. But like you said, when you've been locked up in that thing and you feel like, man, I'm just decay it away in here, what I got to do to get out? Well, these are some things that, you know, because other than that, they're going to slam you. You go to court, you know, because, you know, to go to 10, you go to court, you try to fight it. The way it's looking right now, man, you might, you know what I'm saying, get, you know, life in this bitch. So, you know, this might be the best thing that we could fight for or do, judging off your case, you know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy, bro? Like, I know somebody, you know what I'm saying, personally right now going through something, not dealing with nothing like that, but just being accused of something, a domestic violence situation. And I know the young brother, you know what I'm saying, and I know the female that's going on with it. And I know that just like a love thing or a level of like almost like how people be like, if I can't have you, nobody can type of vibe. And it's almost like, since I don't really want to deal with you, I'm gonna do anything to kind of like mess over you. So they got this young brother, like, you know what I'm saying, going to court, like saying he did all kind of different stuff to the girl when he not, like, man, like he take the abuse. He the one that's getting abused. You could see it. Like, you'll see it on him and be like, damn, like, she did what? You let her do that? You got a cut right here, you got a cut right there. Girl got nothing on her, but he got all of the work on him. Go to court, you know, for as in the hearings and stuff, and they just looking like, you know, painted as a monster. And what could you do? It's almost like, you know, I never called the police on her, trying to play the feel of how real niggas do. Man, I don't play them people on, you know, but she played the people all the time, which made him look like a bad person, even though he not doing it. Go to court, he have no defense on his innocence. Like, damn, I didn't do nothing. Like, you know, but at the end of the day, it don't look good for you. So now you got to plea out to something. You know, you go to jail or you get this. All of it is still a guilty plea. All right, I take the probation. I just don't want to go sit down and boom. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, bro, you don't have no win if you ain't got, depending on what you're going up against. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes with the females, they be having stronger, you know, what they say mean more sometime in court than what the dudes can say, even if, you know what I'm saying, especially if they can't prove nothing no different. Like, you know, so I'm just saying, with just seeing how stuff be unfairly done on certain levels, you know what I'm saying, I'll be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, I know everybody ain't on the good side of it, but damn, what about the brothers that didn't do it that's getting railroaded for it because of the, you know, what it looked like in the other light with other people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what makes it so unjust, you know what I'm saying, bro? Because you can know both sides of it and you just be like, damn, like, you know, that's not cool.
If you was a nigga who worried about what people say when you go to jail and you trying to get out there, that's the first time you adopt that mentality. It fool you for the moment. You see what I'm saying? You adopt the mentality, that perception, no matter what nobody say, matters in this situation right here. The shit that you couldn't do on the street, you automatically adopt that fucking mind frame when it's time to get out. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why you making the decisions of, yeah, I'm guilty to get out. Boy, fuck what a Jackie gonna be. Fuck what a nigga talking about. Boy, I am coming home. You see how instantly you adopt that mentality for your freedom, but you could never adopt that mentality on the street. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But if we do that, we'll never end up in there from the rip. Because
right.
you're going to adopt it. You're going to adopt not worrying about the perception of others when it's time to come up out that bitch.
That's easier said than done. What I mean by that, guys, is that I'm not under the pressure to have to adapt that mindset here. We should, but I'm not under the pressure to have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing, the wall's not caving in on me to
You
feel.
is under the pressure. You don't understand. The pressure is that you can't come up, my nigga. You can't get nothing going from you because you keep spending it on the perception of others have of you. So you're spending your money on something that you don't want to spend it on. And that's why you can't come up. That's the same shit, man. That's the consequences. You heard me? That's a lot of pressure that you keep being fucked up. That's the pressure that you have. And you keep being fucked up and you need somebody because you keep going by shoes. You keep going by this, you keep going by that. That ain't the right shit. It's kind of the same, dog.
Yeah, but you don't know that see, the pressure that you calling pressure don't feel like pressure because you're doing it. See,
It don't feel like pressure to the outside looking in, bro. It do feel like
To
pressure.
the person?
Every time that nigga wake up, he know he fucked up. That's a lot of pressure. But perception is overpowering that pressure. That dude know he fucked up, man. And that's a lot of pressure. When you looking in the mirror, nigga, you see exactly who you see, nigga.
All right, but I know they got people that live in denial like a motherfucker. Like, it's just they don't see themselves the way you, because you could be on the outside seeing that you fucked up, and if a person in denial, they just be looking like, man, you got me fucked up the way you judging me. You know, you can call a nigga out on his ways, like, man, you this kind of nigga, bro. You got me fucked. Nigga tell you that. Guys, you got me fucked up. How I got you fucked up? I'm back.
Man told me.
Fact, yeah. You know, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, you could call a nigga out on however, you know, you feel like they are. Nigga be like, boy, homie, you got me fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they don't view themselves in that manner. You know, that whole thing is like when you say you're looking in the mirror, man, a lot of niggas look in the mirror and they believe the perception of what they giving off more than, like you saying, he worried about the perception of others, which they do. Like, that's really the thing. But in their mind, it's not, I'm worrying about the perception of others. It's the perception I'm giving off. Like, I got to keep this up to look like this certain kind of person, like, for me. Like, it's something to do with my character, the whole nine or whatever, like, may be the case. But it is for other people. But in their mind, it's not viewed as I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for me because I got a you know, nigga like, man, I got a reputation to keep up. You done heard that a lot of times as well. But you keeping up a reputation sound like the same thing that you saying. You're doing it because you want other people. You really fucked up. But you want to keep up this reputation because you want these other people to feel like you still here when you're not. So that's why I say it's the mindset of somebody when they be like, I'm doing it for me. But really they doing it for how other people may view them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say they don't always see the pressure that you're saying is pressure. You know what I'm saying? Now, a person that do recognize in itself that I'm really fucked up, he might view it that same way. But I'm knowing a lot of niggas who just think that they doing what they doing and they fooling you. You know what I'm saying? They really think them niggas don't know I'm fucked up. And they can die like that. And in their mind, I pulled it off. Every time they pull another female and ain't got nowhere a pot to piss in or a window to throw out, his ego gets stroked like, man, them niggas doing all that shit, man, I ain't doing half that shit and getting the same hoes.
I just
They
look at
be
it from the other
believing.
side.
They
I just
be
look at it from the other
believing.
side that person be going through a lot of pressure. He know, even though he pulled it off, bro, he know that this shit coming to a stop because this ain't the real you. Like, that's a lot of pressure, dog. You know what I'm saying? I got this hoe, but I can't keep her because it's the pressure. I can't keep doing this shit.
I don't want to keep her.
Yeah, I can't keep doing it.
I don't want
you know
keep
what I'm
her.
saying? This whole thing.
I want smash and dash. That's another one under the belt. Bro, how many niggas you see like this?
Nah, right.
Over and over and over again. I go out, I be seeing them, they new outfit, whoop, whoop, whoop.
That's part of the pressure, though.
Live
Like,
by-
you're
live by
not
his
just
grandma.
smashing in dads because that's what you want to do. You smashing in dads because you under pressure and you can't withstand staying here. You see what I'm saying? That's pressure. That's why you smashing and dashing, my nigga. You're not allowed to stay here. That's a lot of pressure.
You ever had anybody that you was cool with that you talked to, and they under to you their life would be under pressure. Like to you, you'll be like, I couldn't live like that. But when you talk to them, they make it look like, man, this what I do. Like, oh, this how I move. So you saying even the people that carry themselves like that, that's a facade at being like, I'm good, knowing deep down inside I'm not, no matter
Right,
what.
they know.
You just saying no matter what they pull off or how they talk to me, you, anybody, they know in their heart, I don't got it together.
You got it together, my nigga. And that shit hurtful. That's hurtful, man. That's some talks, man. That's some talks with yourself, man. You got to get it out. That's how most niggas change, bro. Tired of that perception them other niggas having of me when they ain't really what it is. Fuck if I could fool him. I'm tired of it. You see what I'm saying? That's how
real.
most niggas change.
That's called being real with yourself.
Yeah.
Which I think that's a harsh reality that people tend to dodge a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you get old don't mean you get mature. You know what I'm saying? People be old, they be like, nigga be 50 years old doing some shit that they was doing at 25. Like, still trying to pull off the same act. You be like, damn, bro, you still playing them kind of games? Like, it'd be amazing to me to see brothers that I went to high school with start chopping it up with them again and just to hit their mindset, bro. I'm talking about confidently speaking this. I'm not judging you. I ain't bring up nothing to make you feel judged. This your mouthpiece to me, bitch. I'm like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I'm like, man, nigga still on that shit? Nigga still trying to, and it's bragging right vibe. Like, it ain't even, like, embarrassing. So that's why I'm wondering if they checking themselves like that, because I wouldn't bring that up to nobody in a braggadocious tone, knowing that shit embarrassing. I shouldn't even be moving like this. But you still bragging like that's a cool thing to do. Or you can't think that's I'm buying that or thinking like that's the realest shit to do. Like, I'm like, I can't believe that you ever been secondhand embarrassed? Like, I'm embarrassed for you.
Right.
So when I see people like that, I be looking like, I don't know where they mind at. I be kind of thinking they're a little crazy, a little bit, or a little stuck in time or something wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, he can't be all the way right if he telling me this shit, knowing that we 50-something years old, we shouldn't be on this type of time.
Definitely, he in his right type of mind, bro. That's what I was trying to tell you, bro. That's the hardest shit for you to see. That's a podcast we just had. You can't see that shit. You can't see it, bro. How this nigga really, really looking at you. You think you getting over him. You think you fooling them to coming how you coming. Like you saying, these niggas don't know. Like, this nigga really just, he like a clown to you. Right. He could never visualize that you feel like that.
So what you saying that, I was just saying that when people be that honest about how they moving, it make me don't think that they having that real moment of like the change. Like, because they bragging too much on the fool shit that you looking like you should be past that. You looking like, damn, you still on, in your mind, you ain't telling them that, but you still kind of looking because you let a man be whoever you say he gonna be, but you looking like, damn, nigga still on this type of time. And for them to tell me that he not trying to fool me. He just honestly being who he always been and still letting me know I'm still with the, that boy, I'm still finessing them hoes, still woo, woo, woo. But yeah, bro. Man, but my baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Over there fucking with her, I hate that hoe. Ooh, 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 But swearing to God that's G game. Swearing to God to me like he still like, I'm still with your girl. You already know, man. I ain't going nowhere, whatever. But still fucking with this one, doing that one, sleep by this one, don't go home. I just be looking like, damn, like I thought you would have grew out of that, try to build some type of stability. You know what I'm saying? Where you working at? Man, I had a little, but I'm back, on the block, flipping, you'd be looking like, damn. You ain't, so, what you say about that? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, damn, like, that's kind of weird that you know, but if it worked for you, but what can, you know, who am I to judge in so many words? Like, it's almost looking like if that's what worked for you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you try to tell a nigga something about something like that, and you become an instant hater.
Right. Nah, for real.
Man, you a fucking hater, man. Because I'm, you know, moving and juking and doing what I got to do.
Nigga, you ain't living. That's how nigga fool themselves. You ain't living.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I do.
Yeah, you locked in.
Yeah, you talking about growth and all
Yeah,
that. Make your
man,
life miserable.
yeah.
You ain't, nigga, trick you into
Yeah,
thinking like,
you ain't
damn,
happy.
the right way ain't the way.
Yeah, right. That ain't the way.
And the more a nigga fucked up, that's the more a nigga brag. You gotta do it. That's how it go. The more a nigga fucked up, that's the more he brags. So you can't realize that I'm fucked up. I'm really fucked up. So I gotta overly do it. You see what I'm saying?
I get it.
Yeah, that's why he telling you like that, like it's shy, like some G shit. That man, you fucked up. Lords of the lords. And nigga mad bragging. You know what I'm saying? That's how it always be. Hey, but as far as Mystical, that's why I was telling you, it gonna be certain charges, bro, I just say guilty just for it to free me, bro, because the walls closing in on me. Because, well, I'm gonna ask you, so how would you think a nigga receive Mystical from coming home, shows, interviews, bookings? How would you receive a nigga who coming home on a rape charge? How would you think the people receive him?
I think it's gonna be a harsh run for him, bro. You know.
Or you saying like more like over?
Yeah, like for the, you know, it's a multitude of things. It's not like he young. It's the third charge. You know, it's like you say, damn, after 3, you know, you look way more guilty than you ever looked ever in life. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you're gonna get some play here and there. Some people gonna look over it. You know, there are people that still big fans of what you do. They'll overlook, you know, some of those things and still rock with you a certain kind of way. But I don't know, bro. It's just like it's gonna be a hard run, like, you know what I'm saying, for as him Mystical, like the artist, you know.
I don't even be thinking that, bro.
You think it don't go that way?
Not no more. Mystical come home, be down, can turn up and be the biggest of the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't be mattering, bro. Some of that shit only lasts for a few days, a week at the most, and then something else gonna be to happen. Nigga forget about that. And also,
You might be right about that too. In this day and time, I'm judging.
And also, if you have enough good to woo how you motherfucking articulate what happened or your response.
Yeah, and you can.
And you get a winning some people over. You like, damn, that shit makes sense, man. Nigga, woo. Yeah, nigga, MEANA said with a money grab. That's kind of what Mystical saying what happened.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Nigga then went with that. Now he done real. Yeah. I'm telling you, dog, that shit is not gonna go how nigga think.
You know why you might, you know, and I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm thinking about what Mike said when he got out, like the first time for that, when he did the 6.5 years or whatever, and he got out, and we, you know, was in the studio with him, and he was like, bro, you wouldn't believe, bro, all my neighbors, you know, because when he moved in the neighborhood, they got to put out the thing, they got a sex offender in the neighborhood. He said, man, they come and knock on my door, take pictures. He was like, bro, it's like weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, I thought, you know, I come here, then people gonna be like, oh, that's your boy. He said, man, they found out I was in the neighborhood, man, people knocking on my door, you know, welcome me to the neighborhood and won't take pictures. He said it was different from what I assumed that it would be. You know, more people embraced me than, you know, went against me like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like you said, thinking about that, he might come home and be embraced like to the next level. You're right. You know what I'm saying? We're in a different day and time, and people tend to, he didn't do it to me. You know what I'm saying? And that be the mentality, and they don't hold it too much against you. Because I know if R. Kelly or somebody come home right now and do a show, as much as people talked about him, that bitch gonna sell out everywhere you go. I just know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, so you're right. We're in a different day and time.
Because it's not that a person care, bro, from talking about it. It's just how this shit have been designed, my nigga. Everybody is on social media, and they got some such thing as called trending topics, my nigga. And trending topic get views, and views get money, and money pay bills.
Right.
And everybody got them. So that's what it's about, bro. All these bloggers talking about a certain shit, bro. Nigga don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This what you're talking about to get some views, man. We gonna miss some woo with that bitch, some real shit, but we gonna make sure we cover them trendy topics.
Right.
That's what this shit about, bro. When that fucking camera go off, bro, I don't give a fuck what happened with these niggas, with these hoes, with the president, with the bombing. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Right.
But I'm talking about that shit. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody talk about it.
Yeah,
They ain't
but they
gonna be
don't really
something
care.
different.
They don't
Nigga
care.
don't really care about that shit.
Facts.
These people on the fucking the next topic tomorrow, my nigga.
Facts.
So ain't that every fucking blog talking about it because they care or they making, opinion sway a certain type of way? No, bro. These people say what they say. Them people say what they say. And that's just what it is, man. You keep cutting YouTube on, bro. It's only one way or the other way. These niggas saying this or these niggas saying this. That's their opinion. That's their opinion. Right. Tomorrow is another topic, man. Nigga don't give a fuck about what happened, man. Talking about nigga coming home and turning up. You don't notice? The most embarrassing shit is what turned niggas up today. You know what I'm saying? The most embarrassing shit will get you viral, and you'll be the next big thing off of something that's really embarrassing that you would have killed the nigga for 10 years ago.
Right. Yeah. In this day and time, like, because everybody wanna, if you embrace it, it goes by how you embrace the ridiculing or whatever may be the case. Because if you be butt sore about it or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, you can get dragged through the mud, you know what I'm saying, and ain't nothing to capitalize off because you don't, you know what I'm saying, you kind of lost in the sauce. But if you can embrace it, you could deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of come up off anything, especially if you go viral with the talk, you know?
Right. This shit tricky. You have been studied and think you did the realest shit, bro. And you done put something out thinking this was the realest shit, the realest way you spoke on the person, the realest everything in your mind. You put that shit out, you get all the slack. Bitch ass nigga lame, nigga clown. You like, man, this was real. Like, you don't see what I put up. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. That was like the text message shit with Turk. You know what I'm saying? With the Man and Fresh and BG shit. Like, you see, like, nigga, that's just an example. That just popped in my head. You see, Turk was doing that for whatever reason he did it, but I know he wasn't doing it to make him look fake. You know what I'm saying?
To make himself look fake, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that's a given. Nigga not doing it to make myself look fake. You never think that gonna be the response because if so, I wouldn't have never did it in this form. So you took it as if niggas was gonna look at me like exposing the lame ass nigga and I did something real. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, that's not that. Not how I would look at it. Because I'm not doing no shit like that.
You're right, but I think people get caught up in this thing that they call receipts. You know, like he had been talking about, man, you ain't happy with, you ain't really want to fuck with this one, and this one was talking about this one. So it sounds like you say, I say, and listen, I'm not condoning.
That's whack, bro.
No, I'm not condoning it. Listen, let me get that straight. I'm not condoning it, but I do know that we're in the era of, receipts. Receipts make it look more like, I ain't lying on no nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This the actual truth.
All that may be true, but listen, big brother, it's still ways to do shit.
I agree.
As a man. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's
why I say I'm not condoning
never gonna
that.
be doing no shit like this. I'm never gonna put something out that you said to me on another nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna never have a screenshot floating around of something that somebody told me about another nigga. Now, me and you had a text message and you was saying something about me and saying you did something a certain type of way, woo, nigga. And I got proof that you didn't do it, this from me to you. Nah, man, bitch ass nigga MEANA right here said this right here, woo. Don't say you said, see, this is about me and you. That's my receipts for me and you. I'm not posting receipts that say you said fuck Malto. He ain't got nothing to do with this here.
Right.
I'm not doing that's that's a no-go.
That's why I say I don't condone that because I do understand that side.
I was just clarifying the receipts. You know what I'm saying? The receipts cool for the one-on-one head up shit. Receipts not cool for another nigga who ain't got nothing to do with this and you just making you know what I'm saying?
And the reason why I'm saying that is because he verbalized that already, like that's how this went. And the text message was only to show that this, I ain't lying, this would really happen because he already had said it. He just didn't put the text messages out there on and then speak on. He kind of was speaking on it already, and maybe he was getting so much I don't know, man, you hating it, you trying to throw salt on this one and that, like, and get caught up in the comments of what people saying and then got to prove that I'm not lying. I think you can get caught up in that. Not saying that that's the realest way, but I'm just saying he did say all this stuff prior to him putting it up. That's why I felt like it was like pulled to be like more like a receipt of what I was talking about.
I wouldn't even say a receipt. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You come up with all these ways how you think you're gonna be looked at,
Right.
and it just don't go like that. It look more fool when it's secondhand information. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean in secondhand information, it already been spoken of and spoken about from the two people at hand.
Like they
They
didn't talk.
just already spoke on that. They motherfucking
Yeah,
self.
they did talk.
You see what I'm saying? No, I'm saying BG said that. Man, the Fresh on interviews said that.
Yeah,
Like,
they agreed on that.
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So like it wasn't a shocker. It wasn't nothing to be like, damn, man, you got receipts. They spoke on that. They self. So it still look food like you're trying to do something that's already done. That's already out there. You see what I'm saying? Like trying to expose a nigga that already exposed they self about.
Right. I get it. I mean, I can see the facts on that side of it. You know what I'm saying? That's a weird dynamic right there. You know what I'm saying, between how they moving, but you know.
And a lot of people be knowing shit, dog, and they feel the exact way. Cause some ways just be the majority. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean by that? It'd be the majority. Lord.
I'm saying like if a nigga do something, it be a majority of people could see that you did that. But they just not speaking on it out loud. They speaking on it amongst themselves. Right. Like you saying, Mystical come home, or Kelly come home. Niggas might not say that shit to Mystical face how they feel, man. 3 times, man. You know, nigga did that shit, man. Niggas saying that, boy. Niggas not saying that to you, though.
Right.
And then when the nigga who said, the nigga mad at the nigga who said, bro, your partners and everybody's saying it. Just haven't said it to you. I just got on the podcast and said it. All the niggas around you feel the same way. That's why I saying, because it's a majority. It's obvious. The majority of people feel like this.
Right. Yeah, that's why you speaking it. Like, because you know I ain't just out the blue with nothing. This is naturally how people would think about a particular situation.
Right. And nigga said you hating on them for speaking. Nah, bro, you don't like the truth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're not liking the truth. They ain't on a nigga who telling the truth or sitting right here telling the truth because if you don't like the truth.
Yeah, but you know, like you know, just, you know, on a mystical thing, bro. You know, like I wish Mike the best when he come home, bro. You know, I don't know how it may work for him or not work for him, you know, but I do wish that he can get back on and get his life in order. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever, you know what I'm saying, he come home, that, you know, it don't hinder him from, you know, moving forward in life. Like, at least for the remaining time he got it in life, you know.
Right. I'm not saying that. Cause I wouldn't feel like that if that's what it is. According to the relations, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I wish a nigga the best that raped my niece before I know the real situation, the timing, the politics behind it. If you did it or none of that, I'm not saying I wish a nigga the best, bro. I'm not wishing no nigga the best who raped my cousin's daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm not being biased because nigga from the city or that was my partner, my age group, without knowing the real woo. No, because if that was if the relations was different, I wouldn't be saying I wish no nigga the best.
Right. On it, like and for me to,
it's too soon for me to be talking about wishing the nigga the best before I know the real woo. You know what I'm saying? You did that, you didn't do that. What the time gonna be? We need some more information. I need more information before I say I wish a nigga the best. Cause I'm not wishing no rape a nigga the best who really did something and he took blame for it and accountability, and that's why he pleaded guilty. We don't know that yet, so I'm not saying no. Cause I don't wish no nigga who raped the motherfucker the best.
You're right, but like I said, I only know him from the way I know him. You know what I'm saying? So according to how I know him, I don't.
No, I was just saying my stance.
Yeah, I don't look at him as.
I can look. I know a nigga however I know him.
I don't look at him
not
as
doing
predatory.
nothing. But if he go to jail for that and he plead guilty for that, I'm not wishing the nigga the best. I could have known you was a preacher, nigga, every day, all day in Sunday school before you went. Once you go, nigga, and you plead guilty, I can't say no more. I can't say I wish him the best because he was a preacher. No. Fuck no.
No, I feel you totally, but that's
the bias in you.
I might be biased. I don't have.
You were just talking about that yesterday.
And I never.
Ain't nothing wrong with being biased,
and I didn't speak on that. Like, you know, I asked you. You didn't ask me.
And they got scapegoated. I ain't fuck with that.
I didn't fuck with that. So I ain't taking back. I asked you if you have a partner and you know, would you speak? You said, would you not say nothing? Or you say, I'll blast him. Okay, well, I kept quiet on it.
Because I'm on the other side.
I don't know, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know. I got like I don't know. You know, maybe I'm loyalty to a fault, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, what you saying is all the way right. Listen, what you saying, you know, I'm listening to you, I'm like, really, you're right. So it may be a biased side of, like, you know, that's why I keep saying, I just know him how I know him, brother, and it's hard for me to go against him knowing how I know him. That's what's hard for me to go against. You know what I'm saying? So you're right, dude. I don't know. We don't know enough information to know if that is what it is. And I wouldn't wish somebody who I know did something for real the best. I just wouldn't.
No, and
nobody.
I didn't say that
I
you
know
change
that.
your shit up.
No. I'm saying if I know, but I'm saying the way I'm. So it is like a biased situation, and I'm just being honest about it because I'm speaking on the way I know the person, and that's why when you say, "Oh, you could be a preacher in Sunday school," if you did it, I don't wish you the best because you did. You know, and when I'm listening to you, I'm like, really, that's right. Like, you know, honestly, that's right. I'm a realist. Like, I'm a nigga that's be like that. You're really right about that. So yeah, I have to agree that maybe it's a biased approach on what I'm saying and where I'm saying it from, and that's why I keep saying, just the way I know him, brother. I don't think that, you know, however it went, I just don't believe it, even after the third time.
And my stance is not to for sure say you did it. It's just too soon
to say anything.
It ain't too soon to say anything. It's too soon to say wish you the best.
Well, that's anything really, because you could come home and prove that, you know, even if you thought he was guilty, you could prove like I really wasn't, brother, because of this, and give you more details.
I'm just saying it ain't too soon to talk about it, to give commentary on it.
Oh no, because the commentary that we speaking on is what you did. You pled guilty to doing something, regardless of your reason. We don't know the reason. We don't know if it really happened or didn't happen, or you're just trying to get your time cut. We don't know, but we know that we know the facts of it is that you pled guilty to.
Not wishing the nigga the best is wishing them the worst?
What's in between it?
Nothing, huh?
Nothing. It's a thin line. You either win it or you're not. It ain't no middle lane for that. Like, wait, I wish you the middle? I'm just trying to say, like, you know, I don't wish you the best, so, you know, or I wish you the best. I can't see nothing, or you just like, I really don't wish. I don't have no feel. I don't have nothing to say about it. I don't wish nothing.
Give a fuck what happened.
I don't give a fuck what happened to you. Like, let you know.
That's more like wish you the best. Well, I mean, don't wish you the best. If niggas say that, do, huh?
I mean, whatever happened. Because
kind of wish you the worst.
I'm not wishing nothing. Whatever happened for you, bro, it happened. If your life if you go up here, that's good for you. That's cool. If you go down there, that's good for you. That's like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's really, I don't care how it go for you. Like, I don't wishing nothing. I ain't wishing nothing for you, brother. I ain't got nothing to say on it. Like, I ain't wishing you the best or the worst. I ain't got nothing, you know, I don't have nothing to say about it. Like, however your life go, it go. That's on you.
Not Boosie situation, it's just coming about. That's on some shit, man. You don't know, nigga. Nothing ain't transpired. Just
I don't even know. I don't know Boosie,
and you wishing the best?
I'm just, it seemed cap to me. It just, that's how it felt to me. Like, when I saw, like,
so I know sympathy for a person that go through that, bro,
man.
And this and that.
Yeah, I got sympathy for people that I know.
You don't even know the person you saying is cap.
It's just, that's how it came across, brother.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm just trying to say,
yeah,
I am in agreement.
I'm just saying that's how that came across when I've heard, because I saw the girl talking before I even saw what Boosie had to say. I saw what the girl
crying and shit.
And it wasn't mad crying. It was it wasn't like a trauma. Fuck, you know trauma, Wolf. You know.
I just heard Boosie. Man, this bitch crying like
I know.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, but cheers. It wasn't like that kind of crying. It wasn't like, can't gather yourself. That bitch was still talking, and he, you know, it just didn't come across. It didn't seem
crying and everything.
Yeah, nah, you know, 5, you know, years old.
Bro. 5, my nigga.
5, yeah. You know, so it's like hard to speak on after listening to what you said earlier about the mystical thing. It's like, fuck, I don't know. Especially, I don't know Boosie like that, know the girl like that.
Well, we give Boosie, we got to give Boosie the benefit of the doubt. It been a long time. You ain't never had no charge like that.
Yeah, if you sick like that, they should have more people. Because that's a predator.
5 years old.
If you on a 5-year-old, you a predator. So they should have some 13-year-olds, some 12-year-olds, some 16.
Why you ain't never said nothing? How you remember that long? How you dealt with that much trauma, since 5 years old, and you saying it now? Come on, man, nigga, you looking for a lick, show.
Who is the witnesses? You ain't
Who
got
was your
you ain't
witness?
got
Come on,
nobody
man.
who could say, well, I had told my auntie, she could vouch. I told this girl at school, the teacher knew.
How would they know if it was true or not if you a grown woman and something happened to your shit when you was 5? That's not know what.
She had to take a rape kit. She had to go take a test. They had
At
to,
5?
Yeah, well, anybody that get raped, they're gonna do it.
No, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. She would have had to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
For you to be documented that this little girl really was penetrated, her hymen was broken. This something happened.
Yeah, something happened at 5, bro. Man, come on. They need 2025 to say something about it?
2026.
25 years? 26 years?
It'll be
come
21
on,
years for her right now. Because if she's 5 and it's 2026 right now, that'll be like 21 years ago.
Yeah, so she got to be what?
She got to be like 26 years old.
No.
She was 5 years old.
Yeah.
When it happened, and it's 2026 right now. Yeah, 21 more years to her being 5 to 21 more years, it'd be 26, 2026 right now if she happened when she was 5.
All right, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'm you're
No,
good with numbers. I thought you would have matched that out
but
earlier. I'm just saying that's how
I'm just
that's the
looking at
math.
a 5-year-old, bro. Like,
She said this happened to me when I was 5, but I don't, like if that's,
No, so all right. If this was happening when she was 5, and it's 2026, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how old Boosie had to be, my nigga, when she was 5?
21 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
How old Boosie is now?
Boosie like 45.
So it
No, Boosie like 43 or something, 44 or something.
So he had to be. You put 21 more years. Like he had to be like a 20-year-old.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
5, man, stop. It don't add up, bro.
Yeah, he had to be 22, 21, 22.
Raping a 5-year-old.
That's why I say that's a
man.
mind of a predator, right? So he's sick. And I think when people are
I ain't got no mind.
When people are predatory like that, it ain't just one person. Then she said he told her, I'm gonna be the first person, you're gonna remember me as your first love, and oh man, that's sick.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so that's sick, by itself. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, that sound like a real predatory person. And that's why I say he'd have struck again. Ain't no way he can be that sick, and that's the only person that you would have fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Hey, but look, dog. Like, so this be the kicker, right? And I don't know if you're going to feel this, but this be the kicker. There's 1 million people on the gram, right? On Twitter, on social media, whatever. Millions of people. Billions of people.
Mm-hmm.
These celebrity niggas get shit said about them from the fucking, like, nigga, it ain't nothing that you can say that a nigga ain't said to these celebrities in the comment when you of a big stature person. Boosie is so vocal, my nigga, and so much in the headlines. Boosie probably one of the artists that have the most shit be said to him because he upload and he do the most. You know what I'm saying? So the comments just to the fucking roof on every platform, good and bad. And I'm making a point by saying this. You know how many comments that is? For a nigga to never respond to them bitches. You know how strong you gotta be, my nigga, to have all them comments every day, all day, because he's so vocal and never respond to none of them bitches. That's a strong nigga.
Right.
But to respond to this, to make a whole post, I'm gonna sue this bitch, send me her name, woo. People that say shit more detrimental than that to you, nigga.
I can't,
So why you gonna pick her if no truth, just a stranger, a lollybody, just a person walking, just lollygagging? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck we gonna respond to her for? It don't matter what she's saying, cause like I said, you can't say the rape shit is that detrimental, bro. Nigga don't want that type of jacket. Man, all these street niggas calling Boosie this and calling the shit that you really, really care about in your core, nigga. It's this street shit. When a nigga go against that, you don't even say nothing.
But a 5-year-old me?
I wouldn't give a fuck if she said she was 2. Nigga, I've been on this bitch for 10 years. Niggas say everything under the sun to me.
Yeah, that's real. That's strong, brother. See, listen, bro. People hate.
Don't
People
hold no
despise.
weight when you a celebrity. You ain't heard that dude fucking Mike Epps when he did that fucking investigation. Dude, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not holding that much weight, bro. And that shit be making it seem like shit is tricky.
See, besides the comments that you talking about, you see and people say all this different stuff. The difference in this situation is that all the blogs picking it up. No rap cap podcast talking about it. Things of that nature. It's like, bro, it's like that's the worst. Like you call me this, you could say I was in jail and I went to PC. All that is minor compared to being I'm a predatory person where I raped a little. I mean, that man got children.
You could be and say what you want to say on the internet. It still don't hold weight to a person who don't know me, bro. You can't answer the phone right now, bro. Nigga say, I fuck your daughter, bro. You gonna hang that bitch up.
Right.
That shit not about to do nothing to you.
When Jay-Z got accused of whatever, he never vocal, never sending nothing. Man, we gotta shut him down, like certain things.
That was real people that nigga was aligned with. That's even making my point even more. That niggas knew them people.
What you mean, the girl?
You talking about the Jaguar?
No, I ain't talking about the Jaguar girl. I'm talking about the young girl that was trying to say that Jay-Z and remember the little the Bugsy dude, the lawyer was trying to put up the case and they was trying to, and he sent that fucking flowers to the thing and a letter to, because you start losing endorsements, you start losing big brand shit because nobody don't want to be see that ratting and all that don't stop you from getting endorsements and business that you got going on. But when you start getting rape allegations and things like that on your name, it hinders you from going in certain places. People don't want to book you in this spot because of this, and they don't want to attach themselves to this type of name. So, yeah, bro. And then it's not just a female of an age saying something like a woman or nothing like that. It's a kid, brother. So it becomes more like you took advantage, you took the innocence from somebody. Like that's all that's added on there. So it's bad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just looking at lying on the nigga, bro. It's lying on the nigga, man.
It is, but certain kind of lies,
I get that.
it hit different, brother, because now that's why he like going to the bed, like, man, give me an address, I'm about to serve, I'm about to, like, whatever. Some things you be looking like, nah, man, I can't let this just linger out there on my name like that. And, and I'm a vocal person. So if I'm a person that don't even speak about it, I may look guilty.
Nigga know, that's what I'm trying to tell you, big brother. Nigga know in this world, bro, motherfuckers do shit for social media. Right. Motherfuckers gonna come up with all kinds of shit that you don't stand for. We know this. You trying to get views, trying to get clicks. Don't matter what a motherfucker say, the most hurtful shit, you still gonna look at it like, because that's a blueprint. Nigga just trying to get clicks. Nigga trying to get views off me. Nigga entertaining certain shit. Sometimes that shit speak value, bro.
Right, you feel like that. But if I don't, I gotta at least come up there and say, you got me. Nah, not me. Especially a vocal person.
But I'm not doing no lawsuit and trying to find no motherfucking name and this and that and that for a person that I know for sure I don't know. I never had no dealings with. How you gonna? It's nothing mean to me about nothing. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm not entertaining you. I know I don't even know you. I know I'm 40 years old and you talking about when you was 5. You understand what I'm saying? That's equivalent to a motherfucker calling my phone spam, bro. I'm hanging that shit up. I don't have one thought about it. A person who don't know me, dog. I know you flat out lying about me. So it don't matter what it's about. I'm not entertaining it. If I go get my lawyer, man, call my girl. Hey, put the lawyer on the line right now. Look, get the money out the account. We got to put a reward up for somebody who get these people names. I'm doing all that for a motherfucker who just called me for spam?
Like I said, it ain't. I think if it was,
I don't think I'd be making sense.
No. I'm thinking, like, listen, because when you use your example, it'd be like a person that called me for spam. Yeah, I wouldn't. But for a person that's got shit going all over the world on me right now,
spam is saying that is equivalent to a person
nobody
I don't know.
I know
that I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that, but I'm saying even if I don't know him, it's like it's the viralness of what's making him go the extra mile about it, especially an allegation like that. That ain't something light to play with, brother. Like on nobody's name, especially if you totally stand against it, like on the level of like, nah, I would never play with no kid, dog. Don't do me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the women I could fuck with, I'm not predatorial. I'm not a person that would do that. Man, he be around other people, like that. You'll start sparking shit in people's head if he don't go hard behind his name on something of that allegation. I be around all kind of people, children. I'm like T.I. and them all. They care about BG. Like I'm around other people. I fuck with children. I cannot look like that to the public eye, regardless if I know you or don't know you. Don't play with my name. I don't think Jay-Z knew that little girl, but fuck, I can't let you just put shit out on my name like that. Everybody who ever been accused of something like that, guys, they start losing shit, especially when they try to play the big role of like, I don't know that girl, I ain't got nothing to say. Well, all right, you about to start losing everything. Nah, we got to take this back, this endorsement, this happened. You know what I'm saying? Athletes, all these people, bro. So, and that ain't nothing that you take for granted because a lot of people have been violated in that manner. So it's not like nothing just to play with. People have been, girls been saying they've been being molested and messed over and, you know, so it ain't nothing like to play with. So I kind of see why, you know, like out of all the stuff people done say, this is probably the most degrading thing that I've heard about Boosie, because that's why it felt cap to me. Like, as vocal as he is and outspoken as he is about so much stuff, I couldn't believe you would have something lingering in the world like that on you if that was true. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel cap. I don't know if it's cap or not, but that's how I feel because of how vocal Boosie is and everybody mixing, jumping in everybody's business and got an opinion about everything and got something like that in somewhere hidden. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't see a person could really speak like that and be that fluent with shit if he had something like that laying in the gap on him. So that's why I feel like that, which I don't know. It's just my opinion about how it came across to me. You know what I'm saying, brother? So, but it's serious. It's strong, you know?
I just know how this social media shit is, bro. And I just told you on the segment before that embarrassment, niggas going, I ain't saying this situation, I'm just trying to be open-minded on other shit.
Right.
Niggas going the extra mile, big brother, to get them views and to get them likes, to get them checks, my nigga, to take care of them bills and everything they got going on.
I understand what they're doing.
Niggas are motherfucking put this shit together, the most degrading shit, my nigga. You'll find out 3 years, nigga done that shit for their own fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just wanting a nigga to be open to that. That's how my mind be working, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm open to that, but if a person was to go to that level for that degree of something, like that's sick by itself.
We didn't see other shit that niggas went to that level. You know what I'm saying?
And it blew my mind.
Degrading shit.
And it blew my mind.
Yeah, and it blew your mind.
I'd be like, wow.
You like, wow, damn, I never thought that.
This person would have went that route for nothing. And hey, I'm all right with being that person, brother. I'm all right with being the person that's like giving you the benefit of the doubt to proving differently. I don't even want to see you in that light, brother. Like a lot of people, I just don't want to see you as that person. But if it's proven that you are that person, I can accept that that's what it is, even if it like fuck me up. Because I don't want to see you that way. There's so many people that I've heard in life was a certain kind of person. I'm talking about dudes I'm cool with. And I done found out things about them, brother, that done fucked me up about them. And I'd be like, damn, not you.
Like what? Like
just whatever, you know, just
some shit like
just he just weird, bro. You know, just did some fucked up shit, like, you know what I'm saying, that I wouldn't have judged the character as being that, like, you know, like that kind of person. I wouldn't have thought that, you know, you'd have fucked your girl, little cousin that's 15, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you hit your girl, man, I ain't see you as that. Yeah, the little girl was fine, but I gave you more credit than that. Like, you fuck with too many bras to even, you could have passed on that. Like, do you pass on anything, my brother? You know what I'm saying? Damn, you got to hit everything. So it kind of fuck you up. Like, you know, some stories you hear about people, like, you know what I'm saying? This girl, oh, yeah, I thought she was a great mom. Come to find out she abusing her kids a certain kind of way, you know, and you find that out, you be like, damn, I gave her more credit than that. You see what I'm saying? Like, some people carry themselves a certain way in the public eye, and you would never think that they, behind closed doors, rock another way. So we all got, I guess, our own secrets in certain ways, but when it be mind-blowing secrets to a level of like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you're a freak, that's different. But if you know, on some other shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn, I didn't think you'll go that, you know. So that's what I be mean, mind-blowing people that I've known to be people that I didn't know they was like that, you know what I'm saying, when, you know, down the line, you know.
Everybody got secrets, huh?
Yeah, they got secrets, but some secrets are
you feel like that?
Yeah.
You feel like everybody got secrets?
Yeah, I think everybody got secrets. I think everybody got shit that they just, I don't
feel like that.
I ain't telling nobody nothing. Like, I ain't told nobody nothing. You know, people tell you, don't tell the next man, that's supposed to be a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be like, I'm going to tell you, but don't tell him. You know what I'm saying? So, to that person, you keeping a secret. To the person you don't want to know. You understand what I'm saying?
That's not called keeping a secret.
That is keeping a secret. Tell him, can you keep a secret?
Yeah, I mean,
You talking about but I'm saying, but they don't want nobody else to know me. I'm just saying that this person, you don't want this person to know. But I'm saying ultimately, you like, I trust in you, but I don't want the world to know. I trust in you, I don't want the family to know. You know what I'm saying? I confide in you. You know, this is something I did and I'm embarrassed about or I don't like, but I'm telling you.
A secret is not telling anyone.
I know. That's a secret you kept for yourself. But they got, yeah, man. People ask you, can you keep a secret?
And that's what you say, yes, and it's not right. You're not keeping a secret, bro.
You're
the
not
secret not telling nobody else.
You
is going to tell the secret, bro.
Listen, I know, but you shouldn't. Because you
That's
gave
why
the
you
man your
shouldn't say,
word.
can you keep a secret? Because you shouldn't even ask a nigga that because you automatically cannot keep a secret.
No,
I'm never going to ask you, can you keep a secret, bro? Because I know you're going to tell somebody. You got a best friend, bro. That's not my best friend. You're going to say, man, it's between me and you. And that dude got a best friend that's not you. And he going to be saying the same thing. And you're like, damn, how do these people know? Right. And then like, man, keep that between me and you. Damn, man, the last nigga said that shit. You the fourth nigga talking about keep it between me and you. Everybody already know.
Right. I get it. But I'm just saying, the best secret to keep is to yourself. But I'm saying ultimately, people have secrets that they don't want everybody to know that they feel like I can tell you. You know, and you saying it's not a secret because you saying you lost the secret once you told somebody.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying to that person who's telling you, it's still supposed to be a secret amongst this.
They're not really telling you as a secret, bro. They telling you they venting, they trying to get something out you, they trying to get your response. Nah, bro, it's not no fucking secret, dog. You telling no fucking secret. It's not no secret. Nigga ain't just coming to you and letting you in on their business.
Right. So you feel like nobody got a secret then, according to you, because they tell somebody.
Right. That's not a secret. You don't see nobody just walk up to somebody, hey, something that you don't know. This is not a secret, bro. That me and you did something. Like me and you just happened to do something, and when we was in the car and something happened. Bitch, you don't tell nobody that shit. You know what I'm saying? You call that a secret?
As you and I, as a secret between me and you.
Right, that's different. That's different than somebody just saying MEANA and just start letting you in on all they shit. You know what I'm saying? Say, keep that between me and you. Niggas not doing that. That's a secret, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a secret. It should be kept secret. To me, that's a secret.
It sounds like you just said the same thing, but okay.
How I say the same thing?
It just sound like
I said if me and you did something, and then I be saying, don't tell nobody. I don't look at that as a secret. That's something that me and you did, and we just don't want nobody to know. That's not a secret.
It's a secret between me and you.
Yeah, but I don't look at that as a secret because you're going to tell people, bro. The same way I said, dog, you're going to tell. If I just come up to you, you're going to tell.
Listen, if this is something that can get me put in jail, get you put in jail, right? And something happened and we pull it off, and me and you know it went down. It's really a secret between me and you because it's like neither one of us want to do nothing to violate ourselves. The only person that know about this is me and you. So it's nobody else should know. But me and you know we did it. If it get out, it can incriminate me and you. Either way. So at the end of the day, we both got to keep our mouth closed on this.
That's not possible, bro. That's why niggas is in jail.
But they got niggas.
That's not possible.
So you telling me that everybody who have did something let the cat out the bag to somebody. I don't believe that. I don't think everybody.
Yes.
I don't think everybody did that. I think most people, but I don't think everybody have done that.
Yes.
They got some niggas. What about the people that say I'm gonna die with what I know? What about those people that know shit that say, man, it have never been told to nobody and it's died? Like they got stuff that
about themselves,
about other people they know, like shit they know that happened, shit they didn't deal with people. Can't nobody know. You know, they just never told nobody. They got some smooth motherfuckers out here that you be like, man, I ain't never even know. It blow your mind to find out later if he get caught up on something that he was that kind of person.
Like, you're like, man, we been new. Y'all just didn't know. You don't know.
I done heard that too.
Y'all just don't know. We been new.
I done heard that too. But I'm just saying, they got some things that nobody really know. Old lady, 70 years old, come back, found out she killed somebody when she was 60. They got men right now we be seeing, he be 98 years old. He just got caught for a crime. However it went, DNA or something came.
Somebody knew.
Guilty. Sometimes you could be guilty on your own and you be like, I killed somebody. You be like, what his name was?
That nigga.
I always got something, bro. What his name is? He had a secret. And he told on himself, who was with Puff and them, G-Dep. G-Dep killed a man one time, like, you know, and got his rap career boomed off, whatever. Couldn't live with it, was bothering him. He went and turned himself into prison and went to jail. Nobody knew about that. He knew it himself. He just couldn't live with it.
That make my story that make my point even stronger.
Come on.
This nigga couldn't even deal with telling himself.
He couldn't keep it secret. He couldn't keep it secret for himself. But I'm just saying, I was using him as saying that he didn't really tell nobody about it.
Yeah, he told on himself. That's even worse than telling somebody. That's even worse than telling somebody.
He couldn't live with the guilt, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, so in due time. Hey, before we move on, I mean, I want cover this right quick too. You saw the thing that went on with Cam, Mace, and Shine. They did an interview, and then the interview start off like, so they on Cam and them podcast, Cam and Mace podcast or whatever, and they got Shine on the Shine Pope from Bad Boy, and he start off with the whole thing about, hey, bro, Brandy, man, what happened with Brandy, man? Like, so Shine was a dude that was like, Brandy was like, coming straight out of high school, she was the girl to be with, like, you know what I'm saying? But evidently she was messing with Mace. So Mace, they had a mutual friend that was kind of like ratting to Brandy on what's going on. That's why she knew, like it was getting back to Brandy that, I guess he telling people he on or whatever like that, Shine or whatever like that. So anyway, they laughing about it. You know how they doing they show, they just everything a joke, laughing. And Ray J, that's his sister. So Ray J hears about it, and Ray J, come out and kind of say, it's like, dissing them, saying different stuff, all kind of little gay, allegation stuff he was talking about him. And he was just like, y'all niggas hoes for, kind of trying to drag my sister, which I didn't take it as a drag. Like, it just was like a reminiscent story. I think Shine Polk have a documentary coming out. He spoke about Brandy in it, about her being, a girl that he was like, jocked out about, being with because she was a big star and he was just getting in the game. And he just asked about it because he knew Mace was on her at one time, just talking about how that went. And I just think Ray J blew it up to a level of being like, y'all disrespecting my sister or stuff like that. So the reason why I brought it up, because I was asking, like, when niggas reminisce and talk about those old stories, like, you know what I'm saying, is that some whole shit or bitch shit to bring up something like that, knowing the caliber or the person that you may be talking about? Like, you think you think bringing up something like that is dragging the other person in the mud, regardless of what you say?
Bro, you're up in your story is your story, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're going to decide to talk about it, talk about it. You're not going to decide to talk about it, don't talk about it at all. But
yeah, it was already kind of talked about.
You can't be holding back, you know what I'm saying? You're going to talk about it. I don't know that. But some niggas look at it like, don't talk about my fucking sister. Niggas in my blood, you disrespectful. You talk about some other shit. You ain't had to word that like that, or you ain't had to talk about that. You ain't had to put that in your book, nigga.
Yeah, but that's a big start, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's like achievement, you know what I'm saying? When you like had a crush on somebody, you finally get on them. But I think the most what Ray J might have felt like it was disrespectful from, because what it made it look like is both of these niggas was fucking with your sister at the same time. And it was something that I was, because the way Mace talking, like, he was on that. He said I was special. So he kind of letting you know, boy, I really wasn't special. You planted your flagship there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was your, I didn't know that, but yeah, that's what you was doing. But the way it's still in the air is almost like, did you smash or not? Because the way y'all talking, like both of y'all smashed, and that's what make it look hoish to some degree, because it's looking like, damn, Shorty was fucking with both y'all at the same time, like, type of bubble, like, you know what I'm saying? And now y'all laughing and joking about it. And I guess in the defense of Ray J, is looking like, man, y'all talking about my sister like she a hold on, do it that, like, you know what I'm saying? She got a name of a certain caliber. If that was something y'all were gonna do, y'all should have been did that, but to do it all these years later, just bringing her name in the spotlight like that.
I don't think it's a time frame on no that you want to run that happened with you.
Right. So that's what I was saying. I was saying, if you didn't do that, then they wouldn't have the power to say that. But, like, I was talking to my girl about it, and she was just more like, yeah, but I don't like how niggas just leave it open. I was on her. What that mean?
That's how niggas do.
That don't necessarily mean you smashed, though.
Yeah, I know, but nigga, that's how niggas do it. It's like an ego thing. Before I close the door, most niggas will keep it open. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that do something for the ego. Most niggas, just like Nicki Minaj and Trey Songz, you heard me? Nigga like, Nicki Minaj said, nah, man, you should have said, you ain't fuck me. I ain't mess with you. Nigga, you know what Trey Songz' answer was? Man, keep me out of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, niggas not about to close that door. It do something for the ego, and like you gain something for keeping it open. I'm not gonna be phony about it, bro, and say I'm gonna do otherwise. How your girl saying why niggas don't do it like that? Most niggas don't.
Yeah, I you know.
It's an ego thing. Nigga ain't closing the door. I want what come from you thinking I smashed her. In the 50-50, did I or did I didn't? You know what I'm saying? Nah, it takes something away from me if a nigga be like, nah, I was on her, but I ain't fuck. Cause that's what you want out there, bro. Nigga ain't about to kill that on themselves. Nigga could know they didn't fuck and still do that shit. Nah,
So
man.
I guess it's cooler to keep a person in limbo of he ain't say he did or didn't. That's on y'all to take from it from what y'all want. But to even
I'm saying in this world with social media, views, clicks, and all that, nigga not just about to close the door and just X you out the mix. Oh, he ain't fuck. You ain't even a storyline no more.
But can you understand where the person that, if you didn't smash, how they will feel and how the brother may feel about like, damn, bro, like, look how y'all putting my sister out there. Because he, you know.
Well, I was on
Because listen, no, this what your boy said. He said, well, Brandy put me in my place and kind of was like, you know, after the middle dude that knew both of them was kind of telling them what's going on, and he kept wondering how she was knowing all this, like how these people know, like she checking Shine about it. He was like, he said, I was young and I'm thinking I'm that nigga
Telling people.
popping my shit a certain kind of way, and she said, nigga, you ain't him. You ain't even got no hit song. Like, you ain't nobody, like almost like, boy, you ain't nobody to feel like, you know, he like, and that was like something he learned. He was like, damn, that shit hit home with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was almost like I wasn't a nigga who I thought I was, you know what I'm saying, or whatever to some degree. So I was just looking like, the way he talking is almost like, damn, she teaching me something. She put me in play. I'm trying to get on her. I'm happy to be on her, but did I, you know, but leaving it open to say you smashed it, didn't smash it, and then joking about it and laughing. It's all those sarcastic vibes that be in the air that's like you ain't directly saying you hit or didn't hit, but you leaving it like, huh? You know.
The nigga who got a problem with it, like Ray J, he'll do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll do the same shit.
Yeah.
That what niggas gotta realize, bro, that your mama, your sister, your aunties, bro, your daughters, they just like the bitches that you fuck with. The relations can't change it, dog. You know what I'm saying? No, come on, man. Nigga, slut hoes out. Nigga slut hoes out. And then be like, man, that's my sister. No, that's my sister. Them hoes who slutted out was a nigga's sister, brother.
Right. But you don't want it for yours.
Exactly. Come on, man. It don't work like that.
That's the bias heart. Like, that's the bias in it. You know, so we coming full circle.
Nigga be doing that shit on the flip side. You will really, really disrespect me and say, no, man, don't do that like that. It could be my brother, my sister, and they be like, that's your family, dog. That is your sister. Like, that put the void of disrespect. That don't go like that, bro. You disrespect me and they disrespect me. It's still a form of disrespect, bro. I don't forgive. You keep talking about. You keep wishing on my downfall. You keep doing shit that people do in the street to me, and I'm supposed to look at you and like, man, that's your mama though, man. That's your cousin. You treat me the same way as people treat me in the streets.
Right.
Disrespect is disrespect. It's all the same. I just gave you that analogy from the other side or something. You know what I'm saying?
But people
it's the same.
But people tend to give people they love. So that's what I'm gonna add in there, because I think you looking at this person is just people. But when you start putting, I love this person a certain kind of way, so I might not do the same thing to this person that I would do to them, because your disrespect might get your face bust. But my mama, I just walk off on that same disrespect. You talking to me like shit, I walked off because I love you, so I ain't treat you the same way that I would treat the other person.
If somebody steal all your money and your family member, your mama steal all your money, you're not gonna feel the same, different, bro. Niggas do have no money.
I would be mad.
Person stole all your fucking money.
I would be, listen.
The same way.
I'm gonna be honest, because listen, it done happened.
That happened before?
Yeah, it didn't happen to me.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
Your mama stole your money?
Not my mama, but a relative, like somebody I love and somebody I didn't love stole some money before. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what happened with me and the person who stole the money that wasn't my family went totally different from the person that was my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Totally different. So I'm just saying, that's why the factor of having love for a person make you deal with them somewhat differently, even in the same scenarios of the disrespect. Both of y'all stole from me.
You being blinded. You the one got the problem.
Maybe I do.
Being blinded.
I know by the word love. That's what I'm saying. I'm the one who made the decision on how I deal with it according to who they are and how I feel about them. You know what I'm saying? Because they got people that let a lot of people live. They got rock kids that nigga got a love for. That be like, see, I won't fuck over, but it'll hurt my mama. It's like some things be going on with that to a level where you be like, see, I can't fuck over them. Me and you just had a
See,
conversation
that's what I'm trying
about.
to tell you. But that person who did that, if that was the real way, bro. That person who did that wouldn't have fucked over you.
Yeah, they would.
That's how it was supposed to go. If everybody thought like that, nah, man, you being a sucker.
Maybe you are. Listen, I'm not saying you're not being a sucker, guys, like or whatever, maybe because
I keep stealing from you.
They got people say you're a sucker for love. Nah, you wouldn't be able to be around me like that to keep stealing from me. Like things do change, but for as the level of what I would go to against one person against the other, the one that I got love for, I deal with it differently. But you wouldn't get a second opportunity to do what you did.
No, I'm talking about the person you love. You're talking about the person that you love.
I'm talking about the person I love. You would never be in position to do what you did this time.
Him. Come on, man, you back in.
No, it ain't. You could be forgiven, but never forgotten about what happened and how it went. I still don't have to rock with you the same way according to because I didn't bash you up or hurt you or fuck over you, behind something you did that somebody else would have did that I got no love for. I'm just saying that love thing do make you move somewhat differently sometimes. Some people.
A lot of times. That's the point that I'm making, and I'm saying it shouldn't.
Wow.
No, I get what you're saying. No, that's the point that I'm arguing, that shouldn't be like that because you still fucked over me. Right. And if it was like that, for real, how I'm thinking it should go, your thoughts wouldn't have came to steal from me.
Right.
The same way I'm accepting it, that's what should have drove you for not doing that to me. Because I'm your family just like you my family.
Yeah, but
you just want me to think like that and not this nigga.
No. I'm just saying you got to be your own person. Because they got people that fuck over their family just as worse they fuck over any other nigga.
Right, because that's
they
how
got
it go.
them.
It's just regular. You're a regular person.
They got people like that, but then they got people like myself that just feel like, nah, I just can't fuck with you like that no more. I'm going to distance myself with you. I ain't going to fuck over you. I ain't going to eliminate you or hurt you like that. I'm just going to remove myself from it because I'm going to get this back. This ain't destroy me. It ain't take my life or nothing. I can move on, but I know you'll need me before I need you. I promise you again. And you just killed yourself like that. Like, it just... People that I got love for, I just can't do certain things to them. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't judge off how I love you that you'll treat me the same way. That's just how I love. I can't judge how I love somebody or how they love me back.
But the shit that I be saying,
I
it
can't
don't be
worry
no
about that.
1-2 time shit, bro. It been a repeated cycle. And it gonna become that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It gonna become, bro. If you keep doing that 2-3 times and I overlooked it because you was my family, it gonna come to you getting treated like the person in the street.
Now I just distanced myself on them to.
That's how I treat niggas in the street.
Right. Well, but you probably would fucked over that person too if depending on what they did.
This
too.
what happened to me before. Nigga took something from me, fucked over me when I went around one of my relatives took something from me, fucked over me. Within 10-15 minutes after a nigga saying that's who did it, I run into him and about to fuck over him. When I run into him about to fuck over him, some beef that I knew that he already had, he was getting jumped by them niggas.
Right, karma.
I'm saying, he was getting fucked. That was my cousin. He getting fucked over by these niggas. We wound up fucking them niggas up.
You helped them.
Yeah.
Because you love them.
Because you understand what I'm saying? But I'm looking for this nigga while I run into this nigga getting fucked up. I'm looking for him to fuck over him myself.
Right.
From stealing my shit. Mm-hmm. But I don't know these niggas, and you my cousin, so you see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just came to this overnight, is what I'm telling you, because I didn't did that shit.
Right.
And you know what? Next 2 years, that nigga steal from me again.
Yeah, he was in a position too, though. And you allowed him to be in that position.
Because I was forgiving. I always looked at a nigga like I wanted, like I felt like the shit that I'll do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you forgave him, but you didn't have to put yourself in a position to be God again. I don't fuck with you like that. Listen, I think people got a problem with forgiving a person.
This is way later. You know what I'm saying? Just like this you got love for your people. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that I thought. I start realizing, bro.
Yeah, I see you love hard a certain way because I've seen you move since the time I've been around you that you do love hard for the people that you love. But I get that. I love hard too, but I've learned in the mix of loving, I'm not gonna give you a second time to do me, what you did me the first time when I know you did it. Regardless of whatever may be your reason, you know what I'm saying? I had relatives that's on drugs, and they were like, I was fucked up, but even though they clean now, I'm not still putting themselves in a position. It's like they got people I know was a mad thief. nigga like, man, you know, we doing something at the house and they come over, I'm still looking at them like a thief. Like, you know what I'm saying? I forgave you. You ain't even steal from me, but I just know you steal shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not leaving shit down because I don't know what trigger that finger. I ain't gonna leave $500 right here knowing he a thief.
Trigger.
It's a trigger. That bitch is right there. I could take 100 at least. Nah, man, you move my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put myself in a position for you to strike again, knowing that that's how you move. So that's all I'm saying. But I'm like, I could forgive, but I ain't forgetting. I ain't forgetting that you're a thief. Or you used to be a thief.
Why you think most niggas don't be like, man, that nigga Gaz trying to set me up, leaving that money like right there. Why you think niggas don't say that, bro? And they just still take it instead of like coming up with that.
You can't help it, bro.
And that might be a real play. Nigga really setting you up to see if I can trust you and take it. But
you can't help it.
Why you never think of that and you still take it?
Because they can't help it. It's listen, bro. They got a such thing called a kleptomaniac. And I think when I was younger, I was a kleptomaniac. Reason why I'm saying that is because I remember working on a job and I was like, I used to take shit from it every day. Like just how to steal something. I remember leaving that bitch, like about to leave. I said, damn, I ain't even steal nothing. I went back in that bitch and hit something just to. It's like a drug, like you own something, like you need to feel like you did this or whatever. It's like a habit that you gotta do, and you gotta control it. Like you know what I'm saying. And I just think people when they see it, they mind. No, it's a triggering thing because your mind, man. I'm just saying, nigga done seeing some shit and be like, damn, I just gotta go with the move. Like you know what I'm saying. I just gotta go with the move. It's almost like. It's like uncontrollable, like in like any other habit that you may have, like you know what I'm saying. For anything that's a real habit to you, stealing can become a habit, like to a level where niggas feel like I can't control it, and that's how niggas get caught.
No.
I'm telling you, that's how you think they call it a kleptomaniac. If you look it up, it's like a habitual habit that you can't. It's hard to break. Like you know what I'm saying. You know, it's like you have a problem like for a minute. You know what I'm saying. Till you, I guess, get past that and you be like, now go through some shit that you feel like.
The whole thing.
Yeah, you know, that, or nigga bust your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, or you get hurt, like, you know.
What happened to your habit? Once you go to the holding tank, once you go to jail, what happened to your habit?
You either outgrow it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's no more a habit.
No, they still be, that's why niggas be getting fucked up in jail.
From still stealing?
Still stealing. Nigga be trying to steal your stove.
Still stealing.
What you talking about, the stove?
You in here for stealing and you still stealing.
Yeah, niggas still be trying to get niggas stove. You be looking like, man, look, this bitch here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it be like some people just have it that bad, and sometimes they gotta get it beat out of them. They gotta go to enough jail.
They gotta outgrow that shit. What I was meaning though,
you gotta outgrow it.
When the niggas be talking about habit and like stop doing the habit, I'm more of a thinking like symptoms, withdrawals, and things that come from you can't get your habit, and that's why I don't look at that like that. Because nothing come from. I'm saying nothing come from it when you cut it out, when you quit. Like you don't need to steal. You know what I'm saying? Like if you on dope, bro, and you trying to kick, and niggas say you got a habit, then like you still need it. You're gonna have withdrawals. You're gonna have hurt and pains from not getting your habit.
Yeah,
I don't see that coming from stealing.
Yeah, see, one is a physical thing where you feel it in your body, and then the other thing you feel it in your mind is psychologically bothering you. Like it is like it's a sickness. It's like you fucked up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
you in store today?
I mean, you feel like bro. You probably never been there. It's like a rush. You get a rush. It's like dopamine. You get something out of doing it. Getting away with it is a reward. Like it's something you get out of it. You know, any nigga that ever was stealing and kind of into that, they'll know. Man, I'm telling you, all in the project, I used to walk. I used to plan shit out, plot it out. I want to get this fucking I'm going to get this kite out of living in the Magnolia. I'm like, I'm a little boy. Go walk across the highway, go to the thing. I'm like, I got to go in that bitch limping first. I'm talking about you coming up with a whole diabolical plan to get this bitch out. I got to limp first because I know I got to put that bitch in my leg so I can still come out limping. I go in that bitch with a bag and Winn-Dixie, like I got something in it. Go on the aisle, put the toys in the bag, go bring it back and check it in. Buy a Snicker, come out that bitch and get my bag. You thinking of all kind of different ways to pull it off. Like, man, that's like art, like almost like, and it's like a habit you get out of doing it because you keep getting away and it's a rush that come with it. Once you get out of it, you be like, whew. You know what I'm saying? It's like a high. Like it's almost like you're on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I say psychologically fuck with you. Like even when you don't do it, you be like, man, I feel like I ain't do something today. I ain't do something that give me that rush. You see what I'm saying? Because you're looking for that feeling, and when you don't get that feeling, you feeling like I need to steal something. Like I need to do something because it's like a little urge you're trying to quench in you because your mind start playing on you.
Right.
That's why I say it start dealing with your mind, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how some niggas don't know how to control that. Go so hard till they wind up getting killed, go to jail, whatever may be the case. They don't know how to quit, you know? And, you know, I like I said, I had to grow out of that shit and get better, like, you know?
So it ain't no once a thief, always a thief?
I mean, the thief in me, I know it's there. I know how to steal, you know what I'm saying? I just choose not to. Like, I'm wise enough to know, like, nah, I ain't nothing I do. I understand how life works. I understand the cycle of how you only stealing from yourself when you take from anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, I like, with having that kind of maturity, I'm like, I wouldn't steal nothing. I don't steal cable, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that I'm only putting myself back. That's what I believe. Whether it's the truth or not, that's what makes me don't do it. You know what I'm saying, brother? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can't steal cable now, fuck.
Shit.
We used to steal it.
There's a loophole in
One
everything.
pay $60, that bitch be on for 5 years. Shit, we definitely used to steal it.
Right.
For real. Boy, what?
Right.
Nigga got 10,000 channels on this bitch.
No.
For one time, $60.
Right.
Yeah, man. That was the time right there. That was crazy. They find a way to stop that shit.
Yeah, when Nagin
can't do it
when
no more.
Nagin became mayor, you know what I'm saying? He was more like
Cock
shit.
cable
Yeah,
shit,
he
huh?
ran it. That was his company. Like, man, look, I'm about to shut that down. So that was one, like, you know, once they start putting shit on it and stop. Not only way you can get it if somebody that work for it can plug it.
It don't even matter like today. You know what I'm saying? Like cable don't
Too
even
many
matter.
ways. Yeah, you got 5 sticks. Too many other ways to watch it. Like, you don't
Right.
even need
Niggas
it.
smoking that weed, boy. Nigga on YouTube. YouTube is the go-to.
Yeah.
That's why podcasting this way is so important.
Right.
It's like TV. Like, it's a real show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. Hey, niggas smoke that weed, boy, and get on that fucking YouTube. That and just going to. That's why it's called a channel, just like the TV.
Yeah.
We just clicking the channels, bro. Mm-hmm. It's just a new way of watching TV. That's all.
Yeah, I call
Still
it
clicking
I
the
call it
channels.
Channel X. Like, 'cause that's pretty much what it is. Like, ain't no direct channel like that. But it's like the unknown. You go on that bitch and you find shit.
Find a channel.
Yeah, I call
Whatever
it
channel
X.
that you wanna
Yeah, you
indulge
just
in.
look it up. Look up any topic, anything you don't want to learn, anything. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's on that bitch. So yeah, I call that bitch
You be
Channel
on
X.
that weed, be on that motherfucker for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? I be on that shit. Man, I be on that. That shit is take your time.
Yeah, it's addictive, right?
Fucking right. Especially when I'm on that weed. And that's another thing, bro. They overdoing it with these weed names, bro. I want to talk about that. They bro. Y'all overdoing it with these weed names, bro. Nigga told me he had brisket, bro. What you got today, brother? Brisket. I said, no, I'm talking about pimp. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what you call brisket. Venezuela all. I don't even know how to pronounce that shit. Venezuela, what that shit called? Venezuela all.
Oh yeah, the all. I don't know. You're talking about the country they stole it all from.
Yeah,
right.
that was nigga say that was the name of the pimp was. He got Venezuela all, bro.
Venezuela.
Venezuela, whatever that shit. Like, I think niggas just looking at the wall, looking at some shit, or see a name on Instagram, on social media. Damn, man.
That's
We gonna
popular
name
right
that
now,
bitch red
yeah.
case, man. Red phone case. Niggas, man, come on, man. Brisket, bro.
I just think people come up with anything, dog.
man.
To it's part of branding, like,
The
you know
one
what
that
I'm
killed
saying?
me the most, bro, nigga say I got pencil crack.
Pencil?
Pencil crack.
I ain't never heard that.
Like-
Like
Yeah, the
crack
pencil. Like, you
yeah.
play pencil crack in school.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. For a weed name, pencil crack. Like y'all don't even tell me the name, bro.
Right. Just say you got weed, bro.
You ain't got
And it's
weed,
good.
bro.
It's good, bro.
You got good highs, lows, something, bro.
Right.
The names is killing me, bro. That brisket took me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brisket said, I am gas, nigga. Y'all taking me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all taking me out with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday and Thursday, man, be sure to subscribe to that channel, man.
Talk to him, girl.
Stay tuned into that channel, man, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, man. Depending, like I said, man. Mm-hmm. We rock with the ones who rock with us. Appreciate everybody subscribe, man. Everybody calling the voicemail. Everybody who be liking our channel. Everybody who be telling another person about us, man. Hey, guys, you the realest. Hey, listen, before we go out, let me tell you this. They got niggas that's mad with niggas who think you the realest. Like, they don't even know that nigga. Don't even know you. Just mad with that nigga because
You
that
call yourself
nigga
the
think
realest?
you the realest.
But, oh, because another nigga call you that?
No, that's just how it be these
Right.
days. Like, another nigga, like, it got a nigga that mad at another nigga because he
you
think
think-
MEANA say some real shit on that episode. Or say,
Right.
he'll go to getting into it with this nigga just because this nigga think.
Yeah, right. It's crazy.
I gas the realest, man. I go
Mr.
by
Mean-
gas the realest,
I'm
dog.
Mr. Mean the motivator, but here to motivate you.